Hello, all. Oh, that is going to be. I don't know what that is. All right. Guys, today I'm going to share a lot of awesome documents with you. So if you are looking to expand your business by recruiting drivers, I'm going to be sharing documents today that are mock-ups of job postings to get drivers. Also, I wanted to give you some ideas of how to just where to go to recruit drivers, where you need to go, what you need to do. I'm realizing that I'm getting a little bit of a shadow, so let me just, I don't know if this is going to help. A little bit. Hey, TJ. Good to see you, friend. Okay, so let me do that. All right, where do I recruit drivers, Elise? I know, Ellie, you want to know. It's crazy. So a couple of places to recruit drivers. If you guys are watching on Facebook, Facebook's one that's really great to, oh, hold on. I can't even see the comments anymore. One sec. Hello, Junior. I am doing great. It's a beautiful day. I just realized I have this huge bubble on the side of my head. I'm doing great. I'm excited to show you guys more about recruiting drivers and how that is going to best, move your time. I'm sorry, this thing is kind of loud, so I'm turning that on. Okay, so big thing when you're going to recruit drivers, Facebook is and social media is one of the hottest places right now. Now I'm going to give you, and I'm getting them up right now. I'm going to give you little samples of job postings for DealFinders. I just realized that I don't have my mic in, and I want to make sure you guys can hear me well, so pardon me 1 second. Okay, you should be able to hear me a little bit better now. All right, where to recruit drivers? So first off, I would go to Facebook and I would look up places like your local Uber drivers, like Facebook, So I would go in the search bar and you can easily just type in Uber. If my internet would go a little bit faster. I have like 5 million tabs open, so that probably doesn't help. Uber driver, Indianapolis. That's where I'm at. So I could go to there. So look, here's a group with over 1,000 members in it. Okay. Here's ones with just Indiana drivers. Here's Uber Eats, Postmates, DoorDash, Grubhub drivers, Indianapolis area. Just that right there is great. Like this is where you can find people. So you can go into these groups. Now, do be, respectful of if they ask not to do, post certain things, don't post them. But you can do job listings of like, hey, I'm looking for a driver. I will tell you guys that hourly people tend to be more motivated to add properties that way. So really think about and budget how you're going to be able to pay drivers. So you can do this. I'm going to share a couple of documents that are going to be helpful. Let me get in here. So we have a couple of mock-up job listings. Now, when you're on the enterprise plan, you also are able to have a landing page. Let me show that to you guys. You actually get a landing page. So what you can do is I suggest, nope, that's not it. That's not what I wanted. What I suggest is posting your landing page URL link to get people to follow the link and sign up that way instead of having to invite them, because then they have to go through the training portal. Thank you for the heart. Whoever gave the heart, appreciate you. All right, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here. Also, if you are not a part of the DealMachine community group, we need you to be a part of it. So I'm going to post that link down in the comments section, because this is a great group to share best practices, ask questions, really just be a community to lean on each other. Kamua, hey, what's up? Love the DealMachine. We love you. Thank you so much. Hey, Terry, how's it going, friend? So excited to see you again. I hope all's going well. Thank you, Kamua. Really appreciate it. So I'm posted that link for the community group in there. I definitely would recommend it. Just because, and also just so you guys know, hey, there I am. Huh? Where is it? I have a poll on here about what times are best for lives. So be sure to go on there and put in your vote. Tell me what times are best for you guys. My neighbor just texted me and I'm like, I'm on a live right now. Okay. So in DealMachine, when you're on, what I'm talking about with the landing link, so you go to team, you go to collect DealFinders, and you actually have your own custom link that you can put in those here. Okay. So this is a job listing example for Indeed. I'm going to pull this up really quick. Okay. So instead of calling it DealFinder, you call it an acquisitions driver. Okay. It makes it just sound more professional. I think, you know, personally, I think you'll get better qualified leads knowing that it's just more of a, you know, it's just more of a professional posting. So David talks about like why he uses Indeed and everything. And then this is the job posting that he actually posts. I will share this with you guys so that way you can, I see that there's actually a couple of people on here already. I will put this in there. He also has a Craigslist posting. Craigslist is okay. I think I would probably do Indeed first if I was doing anything. But again, do a Facebook. Like you will find people on Facebook that want to do this. And you just need to get them qualified. I would say have them add 20 properties. Okay, here. So David talks about go out and find 50 properties and he'll pay them for that work. But then once they add that 50 properties, then they'll actually get an interview with him because they qualified to be able to do that. Let me get any questions that you guys have about this. Let me find the other one because I know we have a Craigslist one. Everything's just moving really slow. Also, I think I know that a lot of people aren't able to come on here at 2, so I did make it an option today to ask questions on Instagram that you would want to be seen. I haven't gotten any yet, but we'll see. Okay, here's the DealFinders Craigslist example. So here's the example for Craigslist. Again, you can do this on either one of these. I will, chill. Be sure to share this. All right. Again, biggest thing for these, and this goes into actually the training videos as well. Big things you need to make sure that you have set up before you start, recruiting drivers is, one, you need to make sure you know how you're paying them. So right here, we tell you, hourly per property or per closed deal. I'll tell you right now, being completely transparent, people are gonna be more motivated if, like we've seen, people are more motivated if they're paid hourly or per property. Closed deal, you're going to have to do little bonuses here and there of, like, once they add 100 properties, maybe you give them like $25. Also, big thing too is setting the goal for them of, like, how many they need to close a deal. So we say at least 200. So maybe at that 200 mark, you give them a little extra bonus, whether that's a gift card to somewhere or something like that. It just incentivizes them to keep going. You need to have them keep going. You need to have them be consistent to bring those leads in, or else that list is going to dry up real quick. Okay. And whether that's virtually driving for dollars or that's actually driving for dollars, there are a lot of people struggling right now to that have gotten laid off. I have some really good friends that this has happened to. So if you can, try to help people out around in your community by saying, hey, I'll pay you so much money to drive. And then the other thing that you need to make sure that you are, you have consistent is how many deals you want to actually do. So how many deals do you want to do in a month? If you want to do, 2, you need to be getting at least 600 leads in a month. Okay. It's about 150 a week. So the reason why I say 600, because I know it's like, Elise, you just said at least 200. And that's, if you divide it by 2, that's 300 properties. Well, because if you're relying on other people to add properties for you, you're going to be vetting through some properties. And so all 300 are probably not going to be completely qualified. So that way it gives you some leeway room and a little bit of just buffer to be able to get those leads, vetted down and do all that good stuff. Any questions? This was basically what I wanted to go over today, is where to recruit drivers, what you need to make sure you have in place when you're recruiting drivers. And I wanted to share those links with you guys so that way you have those documents so that you can use them going forward as you grow your business. Now, again, on our basic plan, you get 1 driver. If you are doing 1 driver, I would try first family and friends. Just post something on your Facebook page that is like, hey, I'm looking for someone, or just talk to people about it. That's how I've gotten all my deal finders. I've literally just talked to them about it. I said, hey, if you're out and about, and you see a property, if you have friends that are plumbers, roofers, construction people, anybody, contractors, anybody that's driving around, post office workers, USPS, UPS, DHL, AT&T, Comcast. If you have people that do that, add them onto your team, because they're driving around all the time into different parts of the town, different areas. They can easily just snap a picture. If you do have that one spot on basic, definitely make sure this person's gold, because you're taking up that one spot you have for someone who needs to be consistent and adding those leads for you. When you're on professional, you have the admin position. So that's like if you were to get a VA to do things for you, maybe you have your partner that is with you. Actually, let me just show these breakdowns for you guys really quick, because I know our pricing can be a little intimidating. Al. Hey, Al. Food delivery people. We talked about Uber Eats. We talked about DoorDash. You guys saw, if you did not see at the beginning of this, I showed some groups that you can look up on Facebook in your local area that are about that. There was literally one that said Grubhub, DoorDash, and it was Indianapolis area group. Go in those groups, post it. Also, local real estate investment groups. There may be somebody, hold on. There may be somebody in there that's just starting out that, doesn't have their, doesn't have their feet on the ground fully yet. So they could start out as a driver for you and you could almost like mentor them, pay it forward and coach them to get them through and also give you leads. Let me get rid of this banner because now we're going into just like plans. All right. Al, were basic plan people grandfathered in with 3 people? Yes. If you were before the update, which I believe we made that update in November. If you were with us before then, you do get the 3 people. If you do cancel and try to come back, I don't think that you get to keep it. But why would you want to cancel? So this is the plans that I was talking about. So we have the basic right here. We now, as you guys can see, it's 17 cents per skip trace now, 34 cents for corporate. It's everything for that as well. It only drops down to 15 cents when you're on our enterprise plan. So just really vet through for these 2-tier plans when you're trying to recruit drivers. Get people that are going to be solid. Okay. And biggest thing too, make sure this makes sense for your budget. I don't want anyone to be going broke with doing this. All right, guys. Well, that was not what I wanted. Tomorrow is a full-on Q&A demo, so bring all your questions. I will be here. I hope everyone has a great day, and I will see you guys tomorrow.